In this video, I want to show you how to fund your FasteCash account from what we call fund via super user. So one of the way to get your FasteCash account funded in a very straight and smooth way is to use the super user. And I'm going to be telling you more about that. But first thing first, let me log in into the account. So I'm trying to log in now. As you can see, you go to the login, click on the login button, and you need to go in with your account. So I'm using the account just like I've seen it, iCrypto ACCTS, that's the username. Now I'm in the account, and you can see that there is about $10 in the account. As you can see here, this place, you can see that's $10, that's 10 USDT. So the way we value the amount in FasteCash is through USDT. So it's a crypto valued account. So you have 10 USD, and if you take note, you will also see that at this place you have the balance, which means I have a balance of 10 USDT. And if you look again, you see that there is another one that we call I plus. I plus, this one, this I plus balance, and my I plus balance is just 0 I plus. So what is 0 I plus? Actually, that is the value or the unit we are given to the reward that you are getting within FasteCash account. All right. So having said that, I want to get more fun into this account because if you're going to do any transaction, you are likely going to need to have enough money, at least for some of the packages that we have here. The list is about $15. Whatever you want to do and you need more money, so there are ways by which you can get the money funded, because FasteCash is community driven site, community driven application. So we work together with others, and we have designed the system to be perfect such that you cannot be scammed. So there is no need to be afraid, and you can get your account funded in a very easy way. All right. So I'm going to be demonstrating that. So what you need to do now is to come to this place, that is the toggle navigation, where you can see the menu on the site. And when you come to that place, and then I need you to come to where we have the fund, this place, the fund. All right. So what you do at that point, you click here, and then you are to click this one, fund via super user. Of course, there is another alternative which is fund via crypto, but um, that is not functioning now. Very soon, that one might also be on. Just a little bit of that means that aspect you can fund directly from blockchain, from your USDT account. But in a very short while, that will also be operating. But for now, we're going to be funding with fund via super users. So who are the super users? I'm clicking and I'm going to that place. Super users are those people that upgraded their FasteCash account to get the super user privilege. When you get the super user privilege, you have the opportunity to also assist other members of FasteCash community to get their account funded. So people can, like a kind of P2P, like if you have heard about P2P in crypto, that means peer to peer with those people that also need your service. For example, somebody like a super user needs Naira, or it needs dollar, or it needs any, whatever the currency that you are using in your country, because this program is internationally based, right? So whatever the currency, and a super user needs that, it plays that demand on this particular place. As I'm going to be showing you, as I'm scrolling, you can see some names, but I'm going to explain everything to you. Now, what a super user does is to request that I'm ready to sell to you. That means you are ready to buy from the super user, and the super user will expect you to pay into his or her own bank account, and after that amount has been verified, is going to transfer the money to your FasteCash account, and you're going to be funded immediately. So the process is what I'm going to show to you here. Now that we are here, as you can see, you see here that we have the fast fund via super user. So we are that particular page where you can fund through super user, and then you will notice that there is a button here. There is a button here, right? This buy button, and at the same time there is sell button, but that sell button is not highlighted. But when I click it, I just press it, and then you see that it toggles to show the sell part. So what I'm saying is that a super user, when you come to this particular place, you will see super users that are willing to sell to you. So you are coming here to buy fast e-cash from them, fast e-cash crediting. That means in USDT. And at the same time, you can sell. Okay, you have fast e-cash and you want Naira. So there are some super user that are also willing to buy from you. You are selling to them, and they will credit your bank account with naira, with dollar, with pounds, with whatever the country, the CD of whatever the country you are doing the transaction from. All right. As time goes on, this is going to be expanded. We're going to have more country coming in, and we are going to be listing as people are coming from different country of the world. All right. So with this now, let's go straight to the point. Let's talk about the buy, because I want to fund this account. So the owner of this account, as you can see here, I'm trying to show you the username of this account. That's iCrypto accounts. That's just ACCTS for account, right? So that's the place you're going to see that. In case you are wondering how did I get that, I just click on this place, all right, where we have those dots, that those three horizontal dots, and clicking there show me the name, and then I can go back to my home page by clicking on my board. I'm back at the home page, but then I'm going back to where we came from, going to fund via super user. Now I'm back at fund via super user. So let's go ahead with this. When you scroll down, or probably scroll up, I think I'm scrolling up now, so that we can see things that are done right. So you will see a super user here. The super user that we have here, we have a super user with the name Okwe Bright. Okay, and we have another one here. We have another one here. Yep, as you can see, this another person, this another person, merit extra. So what you want to do is to choose who you want to buy from, and because most of the time they are going to have different conditions as per you buying from them, or different rates. For example, Okwe Bright, it has a price. The price for exchanging to Naira, because it's Naira, right? As you can see, we are trying to exchange with Naira. So with this is Naira. Um, we only have Naira here, NGN, okay? In case we have other country that have enabled um, uh, this funding via super user 2, you're going to see those currency here, but we only have NGN, which is for Naira. And so when you come here, you have 1,600. That is the price that Okpe Bright is doing his own. That means 1,600. 1,600 to a per USDT. So 1,600 to USDT. When you look for that, or Gbemi is doing it for Gbemini is doing it for 1,550. All right. So you can see different rates. And when you come to Merit Extra, Merit Extra is doing his own for 1,500. So you want to make a choice, but there are other things because different people also have other limits. Take note of the limit here. The limit here with Okpe Bright is 2 to 200 USDT, which means if you're going to do any transaction with her, you with this user, you're going to have 200. You are going to do transaction. That means you are going to buy from 200 USDT to from 2 USDT to 200 USDT. All right. Then the same thing with that of Gemini, you're going to do from $2 2 USDT to 200 USDT. But if you go down, you'll see that we have Merit Extra. Merit Extra limit, the lower limit is a little bit higher than the other two. You have to do up to $10 to $300. That is the maximum range of what you can order with Merit Extra. I hope this is clear. So if you don't need up to $10, which means you might not able to take advantage of Merit Extra because its own price is a little bit lesser. And then what method are you going to use to pay to this user? Most of the time, you are going to send the money via bank transfer, bank and transfer. That means when you take the order, the this super user is going to present you the bank account you are going to transfer your money to. So we're going to do it. We're going to do the demonstration now. So let's go with Merit Extra. I'm going to fund this account with $10. And so I will come here and click buy button. When you click the buy button, you see the buttons, or it opens up a feed that says that enter amount to buy. How much are you buying? So you can enter any amount you want to buy. Let's say I want to buy $10. Instantly it's giving me the calculation. So the calculation of $10 is 15,000 naira. 15,000 naira. All right. So let's say I want to buy like $20. I'm going to be paying 30,000 naira. So now, but for our practice, if you now say, okay, I want to do $5, definitely is not accepting any limit less than $10. So this will not work. You might try it and say you want to order. It says your buy order of 5 USD will be sent to Merit Extra for processing. Are you sure? When you click OK, one thing will happen. You say the amount you enter is below the limit. That means this amount now, $5, is below the limit of $10 that Merit Extra is processing. So the least we can do is $10. So for our practice purpose, let's just go with $10. All right. I think we are cool with that. And so what you do, you click on the other button. All right. I guess you are seeing what I'm doing. I'm clicking on this button. All right, for the privilege for visual, that's why I'm using that arrow so that you can know what I'm doing. So I click on this button and I have this alert message telling me your buy order of 10 USDT will be sent to Merit Extra for processing. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Let's go. And I'll click OK. So I've clicked OK. I wait a bit and it gives me this page. On this page, it begins to tell me some information. Buy order, send fund to super user account, send 15,000 NGN, that means Naira, to the super user bank account displayed, and click the pay made button once you've made a transfer to inform the super user. Your FasteCash account will be credited when the super user confirm your payment. All right, I hope you're following that. Ensure that payment is completed within the order payment time frame, otherwise the order will expire. So what is the time frame we are talking about? The time frame is what we are looking at here. This is the time frame. You can see the time counting here. This place, this where you have the time frame. All right. So the time is ticking. You have about 30 minutes, and it's reducing. You can see that it's reducing. So it becomes 28 minutes now, and it keep going. All right. So then I wanted to take note of some other instruction. This instruction, like a warning, say ensure the super user name matches the bank account you are paying to. So make sure that you look at the name and it matches the bank account. What does that mean? When you look at this place, who is this super user? You're going to get the full name. You can see here, this is where you have the full name, super user full name. That's Merit Extra Solution. All right. And then you want to make sure that that is also the same with the name of the bank. When you scroll, then you can see the name of the bank also here. Like there is the bank account details, and then you can see that this is Merit Extra Solution. So the name is corresponding with the full name, of this particular super user, as you can see, Merit Extra Solution. All right, so that does it for me. And then you are sure, if the person is giving you something different from the bank account and from the name that is here, you have to be very careful, because somebody might be playing games. Somebody might get into the account and change the name, and he wants the money to be paid into someone else's account. So you have to be careful. We want to take note of all those things. And of course, you will see other things that are very important for you to take note. One of it is the super user bank account. And then you can see reference. This reference number is unique to your order. So in case there is any issue and we want to resolve it, we can get the reference number to search for it. In case you have the reference number, even if you don't have the reference number and you made a complaint with that particular reference number, we can see the person you interact with and we can trace the transaction. All right. So as we go ahead, you can see other things. Amounts that I'm trying to pay for, or I'm trying to buy, is $10, or what I showed to you from the other page before getting to this place, and the amount is 15,000 naira. So what I'm going to do is to transfer that money to this bank account, which is Access Bank. After doing that transfer, so what I would need to do as a user is to go ahead and start doing the process of transferring on my phone. And after that transfer has been done, you see the next message that we have here. That message says, all right, let me draw it very well for us. That is the message. If you have completed the payment transfer, click the button below to inform the super user you've made payment. So when you complete the process, you click this button. Yep, you click this button, payment made, right? And of course, if like there is any reason and you want to cancel this order, I'm no longer interested in this order, you can also cancel. You just click on this and this button comes up, this pop-up window comes up and say, are you sure you want to cancel this order? Please confirm you please confirm you haven't transferred funds to the super user, as cancellation may prevent funding to your FasteCash account. Important, canceling an order 3 times within 24 hours without a valid reason may restrict you from placing new order for the next 48 hours. So the reason is that we don't want someone that will come here and be playful with the old system, disturbing the system. So such person might be penalized by not having access to do transfer. So now you go to the next. If you still want to go ahead with the cancellation, and at this place you have the reason for cancellation, please select a reason for cancellation. I am no longer interested. You want to choose that, you click, and if it is not that, I made a mistake with my entry, my payment transfer to the super user failed, transaction process delay, other reason, you have other reason you want to type it here, you can type it here. So I'm not going to cancel it. If you cancel this order, everything will go off, and then we are not going to have any access to this again. It will be cancelled. You will be taken back to the main page, that first page of fund via super user. So what we want to do is to go ahead and fund. So as I'm talking to you, I've been able to do my transfer to this particular account. Yeah, I'm not showing you that one. So what I would do now is to click on payment made. Payment made. So when I click on payment made, if you take notes, if you can look a little bit carefully, you will see that there is a message here: approval code email sent successfully. So email code has been sent to my email. So what I'm going to do is to now check my email to check if that email has come. And if that email has come, I'm going to make use of it as this. So I want to go to my Gmail. Let's do that together, and so that I can pick my email. Right. Yeah, my Gmail should be here. Then I go to this place. I look at the account that has that. This is not the message that I'm looking for, but this is the message now. All right, this is the message. This the iCrypto account, and then I click on this one, and so as you can see, I've been saying the approval code. As you can see, approval code for order confirmation. I need. Thank you for initiating your order with FasteCash. To confirm your order and complete the payment process, please enter the approval code provided below. So this is the approval code, and it says please note the code is valid for only for the current transaction. If you did not initiate this request, please contact our support team immediately. Thanks for choosing FasteCash. We're here to assist you every step of the way. Okay, so that's the message from FasteCash. Then you pick this code. This is the code we need. And after that code has been picked, I go back to where I to what I was doing before, right? Let's go back. Let's go back. So we are back here, and then I'm going to paste that code here. After pasting that code, I click approve order. Now that has been done. When you scroll up, then you will notice something has changed. Something has changed. Let me indicate that for you. What has changed now? You will see that you now have a new title here. That title say buy order. Await super user release of fund. So we are now waiting because we have paid into the super user's account, to that access bank account, and the super user also has been informed about that, and so we are waiting for the super user to make the payment. And at the same time, this processing start counting again. This you take note of this. It start counting now. We have like 30 minutes for the order to be completed. The first time it was waiting, 30 minutes waiting, and this time around another 30 minutes waiting. So as you can also read from the above here, it says wait for the super user to process and release the USDT payment to your FasteCash account. So that's what we are waiting for. So I believe that the super user must have got it. Now you still have the information of the super user. At least you must make sure that you have sent the money to the right person. Now, at the same time, if you look at what we have here, this cancel, you can still cancel, but now you need to be very, very careful. Please, if you have made payment, please don't cancel. To cancel will be so dangerous, because um the when you cancel, the seller, or I mean the super user, will not see your detail again. And if it's not seeing your detail again, there is no way it can pay you. And that cancellation, there might not be a way to even track back what you have done. So I need to sign that warning that don't cancel. Probably you feel like, wow, this person is delaying, I want to cancel, I want to go and use another person. Please don't do that. If you have sent money to the user, if you do that, it will be so difficult for you to track back your money. You need to wait because you have paid money. And the only thing, if there is any challenge, is for you to issue evidence that I have paid this money. And don't worry, FasteCash will come in and begin to uh, help you to get back the solution in case the super user is not doing what you is supposed to do. But there is another thing, another tool that is here that you can take advantage of if there is a challenge of such. All right. I want to indicate this. This is it. You have chat with super user. So you can take advantage of this to inform the super user that, look, I have paid you. Like, I can do it and say, hello, hello. I send hello. I know I'm taking to Merit Extra. Merit Extra. I have sent money to you. Waiting for funding. All right. Okay. So the user will get it at the other side, and he can reply you and to talk to you as per the other. Now there is a reply from Merit Extra. As I also say, the fund is received. I guess that's what it wants to write. So this is a way for you to communicate. And then what we are still doing is to wait for the super user to complete this order. So there is a way the super user also go ahead with the process, and with that, the super user also complete the transaction from its end. When the transaction is completed from the super user end, definitely you are also going to get the notification from this end. All right. So immediately, because it's going to be so fast when the super user is also able to do that. Now, what we're going to do in the future, especially for the super user, we're going to also show you a demonstration of how this process is done if you are a super user, so you can know how the process is done and how you are also going to carry it out. So there's going to be another video for anyone that is a super user, so that you follow it. Now there is a pop-up on my phone. It said the super user has successfully transferred fund to your FasteCash account. Right, good. So you click OK, and then you have this information here telling us that yes, indeed, the super user has done well and we've been funded. You see the title has changed, say buy order, fund release completed. The super user has successfully transferred fund to your FasteCash account. So we are done with this place. And so what I can do is to go to my account. I can go to my board and to check my balance. And as you can see, if you remember that while we were starting, our balance was $10, but now our balance is now $20, as you can see here, which means our phone has been received. So another place you can also still check it is to go and check through the statement. The statement is here, right? And you can just click here, and since USDT is funded for you, you're going to check this place. And if I check this place, you can see the transaction. Now this is it. I'm doing it on the 5th of 3rd 2025, and then you can see fund order fund received from Merit Extra, and this is the reference number. And that's why I was telling you that if anything happens, the reference number is very, very important. We use it to track whatever happens. And then you see the amount $10 and the balance $20. So that brings us to the end of this training and a show of how you can do the transaction. Very simple and straightforward. It's something you can do. This one, you cannot go wrong with it. No way anyone that is a super user can scam you, because we approve them before they begin to function. And then if there is any issue that happens while you are doing the transaction, just be rest assured that it's going to be resolved amicably with no problem. You're going to get your fund and everything is going to be okay. All right. So I guess you can now go ahead and fund so that you can be part of this great initiative that created by FasteCash. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in another video that will be very helpful to you. Stay blessed. Keep watching.